And right now at 6, we're tracking Tropical Storm Barry, which developed this morning in the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico and is slowly churning towards the Louisiana coastline. Watches and warnings are up against and all across the Gulf Coast.
And families are not taking this threat lightly at all. Our co-anchor, Nicole Perez, she is live in Louisiana tonight. She leads us off this evening.
Christy and Calvin, no, residents are not taking this lightly. They're actually pretty nervous. You know, we spoke to a few people early in the day when we first got here, and some of them said just the sound of June 1st, the start of hurricane season, made them uneasy. So the fact that they have, you know, Tropical Storm Barry knocking on their doorsteps, it doesn't make them feel good. Right now we're in Jefferson Parish, and right behind me you can see one of the floodgates that has been closed. So there are over 200 that they have closed. The only one that's open is the main one right now. And with those closures, eventually they'll have to shut down all rail and road traffic through gated areas, and officials saying they haven't done that in the last 6 years.
People along the Gulf Coast taking no chances as Tropical Storm Barry appears to be headed their way. New Orleans Mayor LATOYA Cantrell declaring a state of emergency.
The city of New Orleans is now under this tropical storm watch. There has been a shift eastward, and this means that there would be a possible Category 1 at landfall for the city of New Orleans.
Mandatory evacuation orders are in effect for thousands of families. Those sticking around being told to stock up on at least 72 hours worth of food, water, and medication.
The longer the storm system lingers over the Gulf, the more organized and the stronger it is likely to become before it makes landfall.
Families across Louisiana are filling sandbags, not just for themselves, but also for the elderly and disabled.
It comes close to coming in the house, but so far it hasn't. But with all the rain it predicted on coming this time, that's why I want some sandbags. So I'm going to pile them up in front of the back door and the front door.
Crews tell me they've already distributed 1,000 sandbags to residents who have come to pick them up, and they say they're not stopping until all these bags are gone.
Parts of New Orleans already underwater, forcing some residents to use kayaks to navigate the flooded streets.
Do you guys just have this because you know how badly it floods? You just have a kayak on hand?
Yeah, they're actually hers, and that is exactly why she bought them.
What could be Barry will be the biggest threat to the city's levee system since Hurricane Katrina ravaged the Big Easy in 2005.
And this will be the first time a hurricane will make landfall in Louisiana, where the Mississippi is already at flood state. You know, in a regular normal summer, the Mississippi River is 6 to 8 feet. Right now it is 16 feet and could rise to 19 feet. That's why everyone here is bracing for Barry. We are live in Jefferson Parish. I'm Nicole Perez, Local 10 News.
And Nicole, officials are telling folks there to have a stock of 3 days of supplies. What about grocery stores? What are you finding there?
You know, Calvin, when we first arrived, Danny and I, my photographer, we went to a Trader Joe's, the first one that we found, and the grocery store was packed. There were so many people in the parking lot, just inside, and the first thing to fly off the shelves, as you can imagine, was water.
As it always is. All right, Nicole, we'll be checking with you a bit later on tonight.